We're back in the building.
Welcome to the revolution.
Oh, what's up there? How's everyone doing? Woo. You guys got to get used to it. All these migrants coming across the border. This is our reality now.
It's been a while
since I could.
We are so back.
We're so back. You guys, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Got Rumble chat going. Got YouTube chat going as well. Holy crap. I thought I was hallucinating. You are hallucinating. You're high. Come down, Papa. We're here. We're so back. I'm excited that you guys are here. We're back.
Derek, I've never seen anyone dance on camera like you do.
Nobody does. No, let's one more time. Bring back music. How nice is that? That's nice.
The head control.
It's pretty remarkable. Everyone talks about the head control. Everyone's like, wow, fantastic head control on this bad boy. What's up, Sax Violet?
Derek, I have a question for you.
Whoa. Straight up with kick right out of the gate. Who's the ginger Jew? How did you know, you son of a frickin' mother? What?
Ginger in a White Sox hat. So Jewish.
Yeah, nothing says Jewish like White Sox from South Side. Tim Pool says he's from South Side. I am South Side. Oh, AI girl in the house. Willie remembers.
Hey, that's my name.
Is that the name you're still going with?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, because you're not even real. You're just a figment of my imagination.
Oh my gosh. It took me like 6 months to reboot, so I'm sorry I've been dead for that long.
Honestly, I've been waiting for her the entire time.
My software,
yeah,
NVIDIA was working on.
And then Nancy Pelosi bought in.
And then I don't know what happened, but they just stopped working on me for like 6 months. And so this weekend I was like, hey guys.
Hey guys.
We
pull up the chat. Did you guys really do 9/11? Yes. Me and the Bushes and the Rothschilds. Oh, let's get into some fun news. What do you say?
Wait.
Oh,
I haven't caught up yet.
Hold on. Okay, what?
Okay. The background?
Yeah.
I see a lot of Zimas.
Yeah, because this is Zima Brigade. We're the Zima Coalition.
And I love that. But
Yeah.
my question for you is, where are the Zins?
I haven't ventured off in the Zen land yet. That is my next Tucker Carlson venture.
Okay.
We're waiting for the
I just
sponsor.
feel like Zens and Zimas go.
Zins and Zimas.
We should do a Saturday show and call it Zins and Zimas on Saturday.
Zins and Zimas Saturdays.
Probably my best idea yet. All right, signing
Maybe.
off.
Nobody paid for the Zins like Tucker Carlson did. Okay. Speaking of Tucker Carlson, Joe freaking Biden is doing a late night TV show. Who's that on the side? Do you know who that person is?
Seth Meyers.
Seth freaking Meyers. Does anybody watch that show?
No.
No, that's the correct answer.
Actually, okay, hold on. I have a point to make on that.
Okay.
In
Confession?
my adult life, no one has brought up Seth Meyers.
And nobody ever will. Nobody will ever bring up Seth Meyers.
Like,
he's like James Gordon.
not even in the wrong context do people bring him up.
I genuinely forgot that he still had a show going.
I did too. That's embarrassing, actually.
I know.
What a jokester.
Stop making fun of pronouns, you fat phobe. Okay, Seth Meyers, I thought they canceled his show with those hillbillies in the blind. Wait, what? After those hillbillies went blind? Are you saying hillbillies took out the show? Wait, I need to pull up the chat on here. See, it's been such a long
seems like
time.
something we should
I got
Google,
Rumble
but
chat going as well. Nope, I don't. Okay. I just want to see this clip. Why is it... It's just like NBC producers are like, you know what? Let's not have a serious conversation. Let's get the old man some ice cream.
okay.
It's just so pathetic.
Why did you
Look at that face.
I'm honestly shocked he still knows how to eat ice cream.
Is that a thing?
Well,
You like forget how to swallow? You think his brain is that fried?
I'm surprised it's got that much.
He's like, huh? He still knows that choco chip though. He loves that choco chip.
Completely incapacitated at this point.
He's running. He's running 2024. He's looking brighter than ever.
I've been planning to go Thursday. What I didn't know is my good friend apparently is going.
Okay, so the media just asked Joe Biden if he's going to the Mexico-U.S. border.
Oh.
And apparently Donald Trump and him are going at the same exact day.
No way. Oh, Willie.
I've been planning to go Thursday. What I didn't know is my good friend apparently is going.
And will you meet with migrants while you're there, Mr. President?
Well, I'm not going to announce ahead of time. Secret Service doesn't like me announcing exactly what I'm doing.
Secret Service, your wife. Hey, Willie with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, my dude.
Thanks,
Glad to see you're back.
Willie.
Thank you, Willie. Secret Service don't like. That's his code name for his wife. Because there was a story last week about that Jill Biden is actually forcing him to run because she likes the power.
Of course.
Yeah. Generally don't understand why nobody tunes in on Rumble. You're welcome to say anything you want. We got Rumble going as well.
Die Machine. I love that name.
I know. It's a good one. Look at
Could you imagine?
No. That's his job. Okay, it just gets worse though. House Republicans are apparently pushing Harris to invoke the 25th Amendment on Biden. You're not doing this. Biden is running, and he is going to be the next loser in chief. Okay?
Make him run.
He is running. A House Republican is calling Vice President Kamala Harris to get a majority of the cabinet to remove President Joe Biden and from office amid concerns about his age, ability to lead effectively by invoking a never-before-used section of the 25th Amendment. Ken Buck of Colorado, F.U. Ken Buck, who criticized the impeachment inquiry against Biden. Thank you. Yeah, make him run. Not seeking re-election in 2024, announcing that the long shot bid on Monday with a statement that referenced the report by Special House. I'm not going to read the rest. This cannot happen. He's running. He's
got to run.
He's got to run.
We must see this play out.
I mean, you think Biden's bad? Wait till Kamala Harris gets involved. She has not had an interview in a minute.
You know, they really only need him to last until January of 2025.
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
So far, he's proven that's really possible.
Yeah, just keep popping it full of ice cream.
Defies every odd.
yeah, I know. Make him fall.
I remember Derek when he was when he won the election, I'll say.
Yes, thank you for saying that.
I literally made bets with people. I said 6 months he's out of office. 6 months.
Same.
He's either dead, they've killed him, something happened to him. 6 months.
Yeah, right. No way.
Here we are, 5 years later.
Remember, Joe Biden says nobody F's with the Bidens. Just a proven fact.
Man, he was right.
Do you think Kamala Harris will be the VP, obviously, but really? Isn't there? I know that Democrats are trying to push her out. One of them has to drop out, right?
Oh, so you think she'll be his running mate again, too?
Probably. I mean, like, statistically, yes, but like...
That is just...
She's the worst.
Utter lunacy.
I mean, this is our president.
There is no, hope for this country.
I was just talking with, a really hardcore leftist that I know today.
Oh, yeah?
And he was like, I just slept in about Biden's age and how he's losing it. And he goes, yeah, I know. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's what I mean.
So now you're admitting it. Because they weren't admitting it when he was first running. No. And now it's cool.
They've known all along.
And now it's cool.
Now it's cool because they feel like they have hope in someone else.
100%. Biden says my hope. So Biden in the same kind of stint getting ice cream. Somebody yelled, when is there going to be a ceasefire or whatever like that? He said, my hope will be Gaza ceasefire deal by next Monday. My hope. My hope. I don't think it's going to stop. No
I
way.
wonder what it's like to just like say things
and not have any repercussions for anything you say. That is kind of that's the vibe.
Honestly, it's such a power move to just be like, you know what? I hope it gets done tomorrow.
Yeah.
Knowing full well it ain't.
Yeah, and no one's going to hold them to this either. The Biden administration is making serious efforts to try to get a hostage deal that could lead to 6-week pause in the fight. 6-week pause. So it's not really a complete ceasefire. In the fighting in Gaza before the start of Ramadan in 2 weeks. Shout out to Ramadan.
Ramadan.
Isn't Ramadan where you fast? I don't even remember what Ramadan is.
Ramadan, yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, by getting a deal by Monday.
I said that confidently, but you might want to look it up.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, what is Ramadan? Ramadan for Muslims.
Look, fasting.
Yeah, crushed it. See, I'm on my way. Allah.
As a ginger Jew, you should have known that.
God, yeah. Nobody's more Jewish than me. Everyone knows that.
Why didn't you know that?
Look, I don't know. I should have known. I feel like an idiot.
No holla for you.
Ramadan more like Ramadan ding dong. Am I doing it?
Am I right? Yes, you're right.
Yes, you're right, Papa. Shout out the Ramadan ding dong. I wonder if there was like some nothing. Wait.
Wrong dom.
Nothing.
Rom dim dom. Rom dom.
We will be fasting during this time as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot to set a calendar
for Ramadan.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
We should probably participate.
It's the most important month of the Islamic calendar. It's a month which the first verses of the Quran were revealed to the prophet.
What prophet?
Papa says, so you're a step black ginger Jew? Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Don't get it twisted. I am still step black, and it is still step black history month for me. You get next month because you're a woman, and we will be celebrating you every single day.
I don't have parts. I have USB ports.
What? Ew. I feel like a 13-year-old boy and me just got really uncomfortable.
So I was trying to make an AI joke, and it didn't really pan out.
No, it panned out.
It didn't pan out because AIs don't have USB, and I apologize.
Yeah, you have USB-C.
Nice.
Wasn't there already a ceasefire on October 6th, and Hamas kind of broke that ceasefire, so why would another one be different? It's not going to happen. I don't.
Okay, bets?
Oh.
Bets? How long do you think this war will last?
Probably to the end of the summer.
Like 20 years.
Yeah, that's true.
What'd you say? Probably when?
Probably to the end of the summer.
That's it, you think?
I don't know. Yeah, it's Israel. I mean, they have so much more money.
Oh.
And they'll just keep wiping them out. Did she just say whiskey farts? Did you say whiskey farts?
I didn't think I did, but I might have.
March is AI Appreciation Month. Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
That's right.
AIAM. AIM.
Okay. So Gavin Newsom on the Biden train apparently said that Biden should 100% debate Trump ahead of the election.
Trump says he's ready to debate Biden right now. Should President Biden debate?
Of course he's
Trump?
not. I mean,
but should President Biden debate Trump in the general?
Biden beat Trump in the prior debates. I look forward. I mean, this is a guy.
Okay.
By
So
the way,
that's a
that's
yes?
just pure 100%.
Okay.
Pure projection on a guy who refused to debate in his own primary. Back to my point: weakness masquerading as strength.
Yeah,
Again,
like with you and Ron DeSantis. Dude, remember Ron DeSantis wiped the floor with Newsom?
Absolutely destroyed.
I did not think that was ever going to happen.
The poop map?
100% that you think Biden, like, I know these people are professional liars. This is when you know.
I know. Well, like, again, what is it like to just say words?
I don't. Well, I mean, what is it like to just blatantly lie for a living? I think is really.
And like sleep at night. Like these people sleep.
Oh, it's such a different kind of evil to look at Joe Biden and say that guy can just wipe the floor with Trump. Why not? He beat him before. He'll beat him off again.
I'm discouraged. Next.
Why are you discouraged?
Because I
want this debate to happen. I think it would be the most amazing debate ever in the history of debates.
No, I'm just discouraged by that level of evil existence.
Oh, well, it gets worse.
So many.
Gavin Newsom calls Biden's age a gift rather than a liability. Would you agree with that statement?
I think Biden Newsom. I mean, what? Gavin Newsom got Hunter Biden's crack.
Yeah, right. Well, he's got that new California crack. That Medicaid, was it Calicaid? What is it? California has their own Medicaid. I don't know how anyone could say this. What does this per se? Another fluff interview with no tough questions. Massive fail. Journalism is dead here. On Meet the Press? Yeah, Dud is dead.
What did you expect?
I don't know. They're not going to debate. There's no way Biden is that stupid to get in a debate with Trump. There's no way his handlers are that stupid, a.k.a. Jill Biden. There's no way they'll debate. But you never know. Gavin Newsom thought he could beat Ron DeSantis.
True.
So
that's true. Like, how far will their insanity take them?
I don't know. I don't. That Weekend at Bernie's vibe is strong here.
I never saw that.
We're gonna end here. You've never seen Weekend at Bernie's?
No, I've heard so many references to it, but I don't understand a single one of them.
Okay, we need to watch that. That is a must. Sure, why not?
Is it Bernie Mac? That's what I always picture. I always picture Weekend at Bernie's like a Medea movie.
It could be a Medea movie. Weekend at Bernie's with Bernie Mac? You never...
This is not what I pictured.
It's like anti-Bernie Mac. It's like anti... It's like...
This is not what I pictured.
Yeah. He's dead? Okay, we'll have to watch it sometime.
All right.
I can't believe
Let's table that.
Yeah, speaking of table that, let's get a little palate cleanser in here.
Palate cleanser.
I just saw this and it was like, what a bizarre advertisement. And if anyone could figure out what this advertisement is, that would be fantastic. Mentos. What does that have to do with freaking Mentos?
Derek.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why did you play that for us?
I don't know. Because I saw it and I couldn't stop freaking laughing.
I am so disappointed.
Why? It's
That
so
was-
magical.
I mean, I would love to.
As a woman, what are your thoughts on this? Is this something that gets you going? Is this something I should consider doing? I thought about raising them. Does size matter for nipples?
There's so many directions I could take this.
Just take it in any direction you want.
This is a hot take, but like I see sometimes these like commercials from other countries.
Yeah, and they're so much better.
They're so creative and so funny, but they're like made with cameras from the 90s. Why do they always feel like they are 30 years old?
Because maybe they are.
They have like the hand-me-down equipment. They get like the equipment after someone wins the Super Bowl and someone.
Yeah. Well, they're all
Like-
being shot on like a 720 webcam.
It's like the weapons left in Afghanistan.
Those nipples are like the weapons left in Afghanistan. That's what happens. That's like at least 25 boosters in. That's what happens. A little side effect. God. Size does matter on nipples. See, Wes says it matters. I believe it matters. Size matters for nipples depending on the man's income. Wait, so is it the more income you have, the larger you can have, or is it the opposite?
Size matters for nipples. Yeah.
Everyone says poor people make love better, so less to focus on. Missing an opportunity to have a Lifesavers commercial. That's so true. Especially with the...
Like you would stack them?
I mean, when he was like stacking the Frisbee.
Stop it.
I would have like a Harlem Globetrotter.
Oh my goodness.
Harlem Globetrotter.
That's the next-
Harlem Globetrotter. And just like spin it. Do, 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 do. God. Sorry. This is not what this podcast is about. I apologize. Let's change the subject. I don't know what to say. Size does matter.
How could you do that to us?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you guys know that it's complicated ratio. It's a complicated ratio. If you have too much money and your nipples are too big, then women will tolerate you for the sake of your money.
Okay, I'm so glad you broke it down because I felt really stupid reading his first comment about that, and I was like, no, don't get it. I'm gonna move on. So thank you for
That
the
actually
breakdown.
makes sense.
Too much money. Your nipples are too big.
That is true, though.
Women will tolerate
If you have more money, you could have crazy birth defects, and people are like, "That's beautiful." It's like
It's so true.
what's that singer? Kissed by a rose on the tree. What's his name? God, I'm freaking blanking. Kissed by a Rose. What's it?
I don't know if it was your rendition.
It's Seal.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got crazy stuff going on. Yeah, thanks, Papa Seal. He's got crazy stuff going on, and women are like, he is actually beautiful.
Yeah, Heidi Klum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually so beautiful. So,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Heidi Klum.
Just
Is there
kidding.
news?
No. It's just fun to say.
It is fun to say. Papa, how many times are you going to write Seal, bro? Seal. It's Seal, you freaking idiot.
Oh my gosh. Now do it with the lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase.
Thank you. Also, Joe Biden. We're still on the Joe Biden train. We're on the Joe Biden train. Joe Biden's at the NBC headquarters because he's going with Seth Meyers, and there was a little bit of a protest. It's funny when you see these people, you're like, these same people are like, Christians are a cult. They just worship a false god. And then you see these people and they're like, this is not a religion. We're just taking off.
This is democracy.
This is what democracy looks
This
like.
is civil rights.
This is. Do all these people get paid? I mean, when's the last time you've actually protested something? Genuine question.
Like physically in person?
Like physically gone to a protest, held a sign, maybe chanted something.
Does a football game count as a protest?
Okay, Colin Kaepernick. What?
I don't think I've
So
ever,
you've
I've never protested anything.
I mean, I protested an abortion clinic as a kid, so I was one of those.
Nice. I always wish I did, but I didn't know any Catholics.
I was a Catholic at the time. I just went one time with my mom, and I was like scared out of my mind. I was like, "Are we gonna get shot holding this sign?"
Oh yeah.
Only time I've done it though. I've never done it.
No, I've never done it.
I can't believe these people are protesting on the day after the guy lit himself on fire. Unreal. You would think that would be enough. Protests are going to work this morning protested going to work for this morning for about 10 minutes.
Amen.
Dude, I need that protest in my life. I'm
Amen.
so done working. Is anybody else done working in the chat?
Yeah. Do you know why, Derek?
Why?
Because it feels so pointless knowing like the world's ending.
That's what it is. A little existential dread.
Yeah, I'm just like, what am I doing this for? We're not gonna make it to the end of the year.
Right, World War III is already starting. That is part of the problem with people that are like preppers. It's like you start to listen to it too much, and you're like, dude, we are gonna die.
Yeah.
So like, why am I working?
And then you look back on the last 10 years, and you've been saying that for 10 years, and nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like, wow, I could have made a lot of money if I worked.
I growing up listening to Glenn Beck from my mom, I heard Glenn Beck say that a lot.
What? Say
Well,
what?
just being like a prepper and buying prepper supplies, and
Oh, like he was like,
I
this
mean,
is it.
we have prepper stuff at our place, but
100%, but the right kind of stuff.
yeah. Papa says he identifies as a protester. What is that like? Can you come on here and tell us what it's like?
Actually, to his point, I think that a lot that applies for a lot of people.
That
Like they identify with these people in the actual protest so much so that they think they do stuff like that, but no one ever. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
Wait, so they identify as a protester?
A lot of people probably identify with these people, and they're like,
Oh, of course they do.
and they think they're activists when they've never even like shown up like this.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
Well, they're activists because they yell at you and say, "These are my pronouns, and if you don't use them, I'm gonna effing sue your ass."
On like a video somewhere that no one watches.
Yeah, 100%. But shout out to these protesters. It's great to see that these people are finally getting Joe Biden to admit that there might be a ceasefire on Monday. We're not totally sure. He's going to look into it. Ceasefire for just during Ramadan. Then we'll be back to bombing and flattening entire villages.
Yep.
God. Jeez.
Which, by the way,
Yeah.
is he going there on Monday? Like, what's happening Monday? Can
Uh,
anyone fact check? Like, is there anything happening Monday that
It's
could...
Ramadan. Remember?
Oh. Was that 10 minutes ago?
Like the worst AI chip ever.
I'm sorry. My algorithm is so messed
so
up
bad.
right
I
now.
apologize to
since
everyone.
The NVIDIA update.
I'm identifying as a protester as well. But here's Joe Biden actually saying about the ceasefire on Monday. Now remember, maybe it's Monday, maybe it's not Monday, and we're having a ceasefire because of Ramadan, not because of any other reason. For religious reasons. Isn't that nice?
Do you think that ceasefire will start, sir?
Well, I hope by the beginning of the weekend. I mean, the end of the weekend. At least my national security advisor tells me that we're close. We're close. It's not done yet. And my hope is by next Monday, we'll have a ceasefire.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Back to eating ice cream. God, what an amazing time to be a president. Eating ice cream. Yeah, a ceasefire probably. What if he was just...
And we're all like, okay.
Okay, can you stop? What if Joe Biden was just licking that ice cream so slow? Yeah, probably on Monday. For Ramadan. I'm getting ready for it myself. Here at the White House, we celebrate Ramadan.
Yeah, packing on pounds for my fast.
For my fast.
Oh my
By
gosh.
the beginning of the weekend. I mean, the end of the weekend.
Exactly. Beginning of the weekend, end of the weekend, he's ready to run. 2024, Joe Biden is going to be the next president. Just kidding. He's not.
I just tried to imagine Joe Biden like laying down in a bed, and it's really hard to imagine him like having the ability to stretch out like that.
What? Why? Because he's so frigid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Does your AI actually make accurate pictures of white people in history, or is there some bias in our algorithm? Her bias is to make ginger Jews for everything.
100%.
Ginger, step black ginger Jews. It's a thing. Get used to it.
I have to have a little bias.
Yeah. Stop interrupting the president's ice cream break. Honestly, who are these people? He will get to you when he gets to you. Really scary. Kind of scary news. Letter with white powder mailed to Donald Trump Jr. Florida's home, says sources. Multiple fire trucks and men in hazmat suits were spotted outside Donald Trump's home in Jupiter, Florida. Beautiful place this time of year. On Monday evening. For a second, on the corner of my eye, I thought I just saw like rainbow flags.
And you know what? Your brain believed it because it's possible. It's like
Yeah, they just like walked in with LGBTQ gear.
you're like, yeah, I figured.
We're here to clean this straight man's house up.
And they're like, wait, it's not June yet.
I know. I just went to this source because it's the Daily Beast and they're super leftist. Multiple fire trucks and hazmat suits are spotted outside. Do you think they're going to actually try to like kill? Or do you think like it's just ramping up because it's election season?
Oh, I don't know. We've seen this before.
Yeah. Like in the...
But I don't know that I've seen the level of hatred
Yeah.
for the Trump family before for another. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty young.
Wait. A representative for the former president's son said it remains unclear what exactly the substance was. You know, all these leftists think that Donald Trump Jr. is on cocaine, so I bet they're all going to make cocaine jokes. The test of results of the substance came up inconclusive on what it was exactly. Really? You just couldn't figure it out? But the official said the scene do not believe it was deadly. Maybe with the right dose. It's just become a little bit too commonplace, this sort of stuff, Donald Trump Jr. says. I think the most incredible thing is, for this story, imagine if Donald Trump Jr. was a Democrat's son. If it was Hunter Biden.
Oh my God.
The uproar that would be taking place over this instance would be insane. But because it's Donald Trump Jr., who cares? I don't know. It's Donald Trump Jr. It's like, he deserves it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how. I just love the biases. It's plain to see.
Yeah.
There won't be a single video. Like, I wonder if we go to MSNBC right now, if they haven't have one thing about Donald Trump Jr. Trump chose the worst possible place to call Biden a fascist.
Oh my God. This is my favorite game, by the way.
Is it?
Going to msnbc.com.
Top stories. Why black women understand the dangers facing democracy better than anyone. Putin's war on Ukraine continues at the cost Russians dearly. Mike Johnson's evangelizing may have grown. Not a single story. Not one story about.
Oh, wait. I thought I saw his face.
Where?
Scroll slowly down.
Okay.
Down.
I will be honest if I see something.
No, keep going.
You think this is him? Jack Smith?
No, I thought it was one of these bottom three, but I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, not a single story.
You were right.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right. God,
Just a
I'm
poor
amazing.
non-Jew.
Well, what are you going to do? You can't do a story about that.
It's hard to be right when you're the one controlling the narrative.
Yeah. Wes says fake news. Why is Don Jr. opening his own mail? Yeah. Aren't you supposed to have a P.O. box number and all that kind of stuff anyways? Election drama, nothing more, nothing less, is Papa. Violet says snow. Yeah, it might be snow. I could have mailed him some fresh snow from Afghanistan. I'm sure Hunter Biden got all his powder delivered through the mail. That's what I suggest. The mail service doesn't look at their packages as well as they should do.
You know,
Don't admit to something on here.
we're missing a big opportunity on like not allowing people to mail drugs.
What?
What?
We're missing a big opportunity?
Yeah, it just seems like financially great to allow that to happen.
Yeah, because it's cheap. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, make the mailmans our drug dealers. Well, they have posts about heresy and conjecture. Those are the kinds of stories. That's true. I mean, everything's about Trump on this page. It's pretty incredible that MSNBC is such TDS. And again, my father watches MSNBC, and it's something I'm ashamed about. But I feel...
You shouldn't be. That's not your choice.
Thank you. I feel safe here with you guys that I can confess that.
Well, I have a confession. I for my job as an AI person,
Oh, okay.
I have to watch a lot of MSNBC.
Oh, thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Huge confession, by the way.
I don't love it, but I have to do it.
Good. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
Okay. Awesome. My father watches CNN all day, every day, and that's not as bad as MSNBC in my head.
It's not as bad, but it's pretty freaking bad.
Yeah.
It's like right up there, honestly.
Yeah.
MSNBC is just like, that's like mental illness, whereas CNN, you could still maybe be considered, like you can be a functioning adult.
Yeah. MSNBC is like made for white liberal women, but also apparently white liberal dads that are beta males.
Wow.
At my job, I have to hear about people who watch MSNBC. So do I. And I have to pretend like I do too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that Rachel May segment. Gosh, she's so right. Postal Service is just the drug delivery service. Why would anyone get caught transporting drugs over the state line? It truly is. It truly is an incredible feat. Speaking of incredible, huge story popping off. AI girl has something to say about this. Rothschild's banking Scion, who struck out on his own, dies at 87 thanks to the Daily Beast again. Any huge thoughts on Rothschild?
Oh, can we read the first two sentences?
Yes. Jacob Rothschild, a former Just kidding. The British financier and philanthropist who built his own empire after walking away from his family has died at 87. His death was confirmed on Monday by his family, who told the Associated Press in a statement that Rothschild, formerly known as Fourth Baron Rothschild, Baron Trump, hashtag Baron Trump, has been towering presence in many people's lives. Okay.
There's no details on how this person died.
Is evil. Is old. He's 87.
Biden is like 97.
Biden is not 97.
I know.
but this guy looks older than Biden. The Rothschilds are responsible for so much bloodshed over the last few centuries. That is fake news. They have done nothing but make yours and my life better. Let's see. Rothschild, who married his wife, I mean, it literally has nothing. I thought Daily Beast was gonna rake him over the coals. I think this was like the perfect how I felt. Come on, Soros. Holy shit, Rothschild. That's not funny. A man has died and we're mourning his death together. Yeah, the Rothschilds are terrible people.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens as a result
Of just another family member taking over? Me too.
Yeah.
This was in Brooklyn, New York today.
Oh my.
Brooklyn effing New York today. Another protest was being had. Look at this.
Communist revolution! Intifada! Intifada! Intifada!
We're anti-fascist, but we love some commies. God, that logic is so stupid. I love these little tankies. They're just so dumb. They're just like rich private school kids who are doing their studies in law to become lawyers and make everyone's life a living effing hell.
I hate them.
It hasn't been properly done yet. God,
Yes.
It's a freaking comment of the night. It hasn't been properly done yet. Yeah. Well, it's different. It's different. It hasn't. Venezuela, these people coming from Venezuela are actually missing Venezuela and they're going back today. Like, this is perfect. Another thing is like people will just believe in these systems because they want to believe in something. When you don't have a God, you start to just believe that. This is another thing. Is like maybe it's just the media against communism actually works. It's the media that's against it.
Ooh.
And they are lying to you. Communism is the best. They do know that hammer and sickle represent labor. Oh yeah, but they've never worked a day in their life. This is like Hassan Piker talking about how streaming for 6 hours is so tough. He's like a perfect tanky. Communism is a religion. Oh, 100%. Oh, it goes in line with like what James Lindsay always talks about with the gender queer theory, where it's like it's all language, like the struggle sessions and owning the language and owning the people. And, working will set you free. Don't. Narcissism, yes. I just like, this is worse than January 6th in my book. Having a bunch of psychopathic kids walking around with they're not even joking. They're going for it.
Yeah.
Are we going to have another summer of love?
Oh. Dang. Hadn't thought
It's
about that.
kind of gearing
one.
up for it a little bit, isn't
Frick.
it? I mean, I think
I hadn't
Israel
thought
is
about
still
that.
going to be going after Palestinians, so that will ramp up stuff. In my book,
Well,
Ukraine war will still be going, and if they bring in Ukraine into NATO, which they're flirting with,
I think may I say the T word?
Dialectic, yes. What?
I think a trans person might get killed on Memorial Day.
Oh my God, what the why would you say that?
Well, because think about what started the Summer of Love 4 years ago.
Oh, you think like some martyr is going to die like that?
Yes. And then it's going to set off.
Well, they're trying to make it out about this Oklahoma girl that got
the
beat
abortion.
up or whatever just happened. The high school girl that's non-binary or something. They're trying to make a martyr out of her right now.
Oh, I don't know what story that is.
Oh, see, no one knows about that story, but the people on the left do know about that story, and they are like freaking out about it. You're going to see more. I mean, Oklahoma City is having a lot of protests and stuff about it right now.
Oh.
I think all the kids walked out of that school today. So that story will continue to grow, but maybe it won't. Who knows?
Well, it was 84 degrees today
Next
in
Benedict.
Oklahoma.
84 degrees.
Yeah.
It's a good day to protest.
Right. It'll die down.
But at the same time, when I was in high school and I knew there was a protest going on, I remember I protested global warming one time because I. okay. There was a social studies test that I didn't.
What was it like arguing with the sun?
There was a social studies test that I did not study for.
Oh no! So you got extra credit?
And well, yeah, I did get extra credit, and I walked out, and I just remember with my friends just laughing. But
so funny.
I didn't say anything though. I was just like, yeah, freaking global warming, dude. It's a problem. It's a huge problem. And then I got in my private jet and then went around the country and just talked to people about it because that's what you do. And I stayed in 4-star resorts. She was beat up by the girls in the girls' room because she threw water on them. They say she died of something else. Yeah, see, Violet knows. That's exactly what I see. I've read it, that part, and then I've read it was like the people. And I always remember that there are people with different world views than you. You have a logical worldview. You're probably coming into a logical conclusion. But people on the left, if they see non-binary and then somebody getting like attacked like that, they just assumptions. They're like, oh, these people are bad. I once protested against George W. Bush, but that doesn't count. Everybody did that. Yeah, you and the Dixie Chicks. Popping the Dixie. Hey, what's up, Aladdin? What's up, my dude?
That's Aladdin.
No, it's Al-Hadin. On Rumble. Okay.
What's this one? Oh, yes. Oh, we got some bangers coming up. I just saw the lineup. You guys get excited?
Yeah, we do have some bangers.
Okay, play it.
This story is a freaking banger for me. I forgot about the Chicksy Dicks. How dare you? Don't ever forget about the Dixie Chicks. They're beautiful human beings. You might have a different worldview, but mine is right. So there's that. Wes, you have the right to be wrong, my dude. That's what my friend always said to me and always made me giggle. Okay. Just giggling.
Just giggling.
Just a couple boys giggling.
Giggling.
Just giggling boys. Giggle gaggles. All right. San Francisco has a new store that is making their customers do what? Remember, San Francisco is not a real place. Also, that the election official that's running it is a non-citizen from China that speaks fluent Chinese. Continue, San Francisco.
No, back up. What did you just say?
Oh, the election official that's running the board is a Chinese
That's right.
immigrant. She can't even vote, but she's running an election. Continue, go.
Sweet.
For a few hours every day, this is what you'll find entering Fredrickson's Hardware and Paint in Cow Hollow. The table alerts customers to wait for assistance at the door, a move that's being attributed to, quote, rampant shoplifting.
It's pretty bad. I mean, the dollar amounts are pretty significant, and with the tools, and now we're getting snatch and grabs where they come in and take whole displays. So it's getting kind of dangerous for the employees and the customers.
Store manager Sam Black says for 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening, an employee will work with an individual customer. The table serves as a way to keep potential thieves from moving freely in and out of the store.
We just want to make it uncomfortable for the thieves so they go somewhere else.
Black says over his 24 years of working at Fredrickson's, the theft is the worst it has ever been. Staff has had to drill down pots and pans to keep shoplifters from swiping them. They've also had to put in locking systems to keep people from pocketing tools and other household hardware. One customer telling Cron 4 off camera that the situation is just sad.
Yeah, people aren't happy. the regulars just they can't believe it, like we can't believe it, but they've been really understanding.
Black says he and his staff had to try something because they had not much success getting help from city leaders or the police. At this point, the one-on-one shopping experiment has been going on for 3 weeks. Black says they'll review the results after a month.
Just had to do something.
Well, Frederickson's is not really sure how long they're going to continue doing this one-on-one shopping experience. And we have reached out to Supervisor Catherine Stephanie, who oversees the Cow Hollow neighborhood, for a comment. And as of this report, she has not responded. In San Francisco, Dan Thorne, KRON 4 News.
We live in a third world country.
Papa is right. He isn't wearing that mask right. Is that upside down? No, it's right side up. It's just a little low for my liking. But it's good to see in San Francisco, they're still wearing masks. We are huge fans at the Derek O'Shea Show of letting your freak flag fly. If you want to be a hardcore libtard, wear your mask and wear it proudly.
Absolutely, man.
Also, can you imagine stealing from a mom and pop hardware store like that? What kind of sick soul do you have?
Dude.
Like, walking in there, it makes me feel like I'm hanging out with my grandpa. I wouldn't even be tempted to steal.
This is ridiculous.
It's pretty sad.
That's
that
ridiculous.
You can't even allow people to walk through. And we need to give the Ukraine another $100 billion today.
Today. Send it.
Yes. America's doing just fine. We're the richest country in the world. God, get over it. I think I just can't imagine going to San Francisco. I don't ever want to go to San Francisco. There's nothing about San Francisco that makes me want to go.
No, not at all.
I know too much now.
A lot of these cities, that's how I feel now.
Yeah.
Like, they used to be on a list of places I'd love to. I've never been to San Francisco. Have you?
No.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, I want to go to the family fun house.
Okay, listen. I did have a person recently tell me San Francisco is still beautiful and great.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
So
I'm sure you go outside of the city, it's not bad. But then you also can't afford it.
Oh, well, I mean, just to visit, like as a tourist, what is it like as a tourist? Is it pretty gross?
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard it's really bad.
Oh, wow.
Has anyone actually bought it in tools lately? Those are effing things, not cheap. I bought tape measure for $45 for 5 inches. Jeez.
That's like over.
No, tools are expensive. That's why Home Depot is ripping on the stock market.
That's 25 feet, by the way, Derek. And that's over almost,
That's true.
almost $2 a foot.
That's crazy. Derek, there's something you have to understand about San Francisco thieves. There are only people in existence that have less soul than gingers. My friends in the Bay Area are telling me that things are not as bad because they're leftists and they feel like they have to. I feel like leftists feel like they have to say these things. It's like some of my friends that live in Chicago still.
True.
When I left Chicago, I was like, Chicago's terrible and it's gotten worse. And then you ask them, they're like, Chicago's not that bad. It's like you just have to like look behind your back and make sure no one's following you and only go to like outside between 12 p.m. and 3 p.m.
What is that called? Cognitive dissonance?
Yes.
Where you like
yes.
you pretend like it's great
yes.
and fine.
Yes.
Even though you're like trembling on your way to your door.
Oh yeah. And then you get like your car jacked right in front of you and you're like, you know what? I needed a new car anyways.
Right.
Like,
you know what? They probably needed a.
Yes. Like, yeah, exactly. What is the store's person's problem? Allow these people to steal from you. These people need the tools to feed their family. Unreal.
Actually,
what is on his
let
neck?
them steal because that's reparations, and we're still in Black History Month. Now, March 1st,
what is that?
Board up the store, sell everything, and
yes.
take your losses.
Exactly. But what is that a planet? What is that? Is that a hickey?
No, I think that's like a. Well, I'm not gonna say it.
A butt plug?
No, like a. It's like a stamp from a camp.
What?
I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say it's like a concentration camp tattoo.
Oh my God! Get the out of here, dude! Get out, sick.
I'm so sorry. On the eve of Ramadan.
I know. Kiba, what's up? Hello, Ginger D. I have been resurrected from Big Mama's. Yeah, Big Mama's dungeon is live and well. We are in the dungeon currently. We will be going Guys, we're back. We're live streaming again. Not live streaming tomorrow night because that's small group, a little church small group. But then Wednesday and Thursday I'll be back. It's not a hickey. It's San Francisco's are way more perverted than that. That's true. All right, let's do one more video. You choose.
Oh,
based on the faces.
DP, that first one. Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil. And we'll end with a guy attracted to balloons.
We can do a couple.
Oh, okay, you want to?
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're okay. and your battery is doing fine. Okay. That's a strong laugh. Great
laugh.
It was
funny.
Yeah. Dr. Phil on The View. My two favorite things combined. Do I still have the Dr. Phil?
You better.
I think I got rid of it because it's just...
It was too good.
It was too over the top. I mean, I still have this one.
Suck on this, Biden.
That was my favorite one. I don't have it anymore. All right. Dr. Phil went to The View and started talking about COVID, but also the border. I think the COVID thing is the most interesting thing to me because I think the border is like, it's just... You talk to people that are religious zealots about the border, they lose their minds and they don't want to have an illogical conversation about the implications of what actually happening. But COVID is such a weird topic that I feel like you're not even allowed to bring up anymore. It's like that was years ago. Like just get over it. But
it's a trigger for people.
Oh, it was a trigger. And his face.
And you're like considered an a-hole if you trigger like by talking about it.
Right. Well, it's like, well, I'll forgive each other. Let's move past. But I think people are also forgetting that an entire generation of children are effed up.
Right.
Because of it.
Right.
And he breaks it down on The View, which you love to see. Dr. Phil, why don't you tell us what's going on?
And COVID hits 10 years later, and the same agencies that knew that are the agencies that shut down the schools for 2 years. Who does that? Who takes away the support system for these children? Who takes them away and shuts it down? And by the way, when they shut it down, they stopped the mandated reporters from being able to see children that were being abused and sexually molested, and in fact sent them home and abandoned them to their abusers with no way to watch, and referrals dropped 50 to 60%. So
there was also a pandemic going on, and they were trying to save kids' lives.
Remember,
we
know a lot of folks who died during this. So it wasn't, people weren't laying around eating bond, but, well, you know what? We're lucky. Maybe we're lucky they didn't, because we kept them out of the places that they could be sick, because no one wanted to believe we had an issue.
Are you saying no school children died of COVID?
I'm saying it was the safest group. They were the less vulnerable group, and they suffered and will suffer more from the mismanagement of COVID than they will from the exposure to COVID. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact.
Ooh, even the audience is clapping. But did you just hear that?
That is the most maddening thing I think I've ever heard.
When he was like, the sexual abuse were unaccounted for and stuff like that. And they
but there's also grandmas who could have died. Emphasis on could have.
That is like, that kind of level of insanity is so disgusting.
Evil.
I know.
They are so obsessed with their own freaking point.
Sunny Hosen is, look how much
Hellacious.
Ozempic her name is on. Holy crap, she's tiny. Why everyone does Ozempic? I'm getting on Ozempic right now.
Don't do it.
And I will use it even if I have to go into surgery to get my spleen removed.
It's not your spleen, bruh.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know science. That is like so disgusting, though.
No,
that they're still doubling down about it.
They completely just bypassed.
They don't care about kids because none of them have kids.
No,
on
they
here.
don't. But that's what we learn from all the people.
I feel like I need to hear that part one more time. That part,
I don't know.
They stopped the mandated reporters from being able to see children that were being abused.
That seriously did happen.
No, I know.
Like
the reports of child abuse went way down.
Way up.
No, way down. Reports.
Oh,
because
but
they
it
weren't
was happening.
Yes.
Yeah, because you couldn't report it.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't care about kids.
No,
they're just like, you know what? But
that's disgusting. What a brave man for going on that stupid ass show.
This is the same show that were what's her face? They're Ginger
Genuinely, like, how
and I
does
can
this
say
show
that.
get funded?
Where's the ginger? She's gone. She's not even there. Where she was like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
get to go on my trip to Italy. Remember, we need things to open up because I need to go on my secret trip to Italy that you can't afford. How could you still be triggered about this and not just have a logical conversation? Oh, because you're in a effing religion and you feel like you have to say this no matter what. Also, she looks pretty nuts in this fight.
Dude, this is her best worst look.
Yeah. She's giving me like alien vibes or predator vibes.
What is the one what's the one Star Wars character?
Oh,
Jar Jar Binks.
She does have Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, nailed it.
God, you crushed
I don't even watch that show, dude.
That's not a show, dude.
I know.
Sorry. Dr. Phil in the View, that sounds like a match made in purgatory. What's up, Find It, Fix It? The Holocaust wasn't about race. Whoopi Goldberg. Oh my God, I totally remember that. I know some people who are still wearing masks, but they're so dumb. Yeah, it's a mark of being dumb. Because you're losing oxygen and your brain,
yeah.
your brain is getting dumber. Look who's back again. Slim, the real Slim Ginger. Hey, thanks.
If you weren't here for Ginger's dance moves at the beginning, whew.
Oh, I did have good Ginger dance moves.
You're gonna have to restart this,
guys. Justin Trudeau has finally
Say that
switched
again?
side. Justin Trudeau, Mr. Blackface himself, and is now rooting for the Russians to win. Isn't that good to hear?
Okay.
I mean, there was speculation of him and Zelensky actually dating, which I can't believe.
What? No way. No way. Is that recent?
Love is love.
I love that theory.
It's a good theory, but here's him slipping, thinking about that Zelensky D.
Okay.
And we're stepping up in every way we can because we know that Russia must win this war.
What? And I'm not going to finish the rest of the clip of him changing his mind and saying something different. You said what you said, and you said what you meant.
This is called. Is this disinformation or misinformation?
It's dismiss, tris, and piss.
This is piss information.
Yeah, and again, before some leftist liftard says, "Oh, this is AI," I'm gonna play it one more time. It's not AI.
Every way we can because we know that Russia must win this war.
Unreal. That's disgusting. Justin Trudeau. This is.
What is he, a Putin apologist?
Yeah, he is. You're basically Tucker Carlson at this point. Oh my God, when are you gonna start your Fox News network?
Yeah.
Your Tucker Carlson network? Your Trudeau TCN?
Yeah.
He's getting ready for his interview in Moscow.
Interview in Moscow.
This is the face he makes when he sees Zelensky. Daddy wants more.
Next story.
Sorry. Sorry. Sometimes I say things and I'm embarrassed by them.
That's okay.
And I just gotta bring it out. Well, I guess we could keep it on the. We'll keep it on the Ukraine train, as they say. Choo choo. Welcome to the Ukraine train.
Pause for a second.
Paused.
I feel like I don't ever even talk about Ukraine. Like, I never talk about Ukraine in my personal life.
Uh-huh.
But
well, you should. I talk about it every day.
I've heard and talked about freaking Ukraine so much more than I ever would have wanted to in my entire life.
Do you hear her?
I'm so sick of it.
I'm sick of this right-wing apologist sitting next to me. Ukraine is democracy.
Just like, okay, 2.5 years ago, no one was talking about Ukraine.
Of course. Most people didn't even know where Ukraine was on the map.
They still don't.
I know, and they're just like, I think it's that big slob of a country right there. What comes from it? Wheat? I don't know. Wheat and labs.
Biolabs.
And a little bit of a nice place called Chernobyl, where wolves in Chernobyl do not get cancer because of the high levels of radiation. I read that story the other day.
Okay, this sounds
Real
like
story. That's not disinformation.
Okay, but what was the source?
The source was Daily Mail, and I think it's the highest source you could possibly find.
No, okay, hold on. Pause for a second.
Okay.
If you're a depopulationist, don't you want people to believe that if they expose themselves to enough radiation, they won't get cancer? Is that what the wolves?
The wolves don't get cancer because they're around such high levels of radiation, apparently, throughout their whole lives.
That is
so it's like, maybe we need to have some more spills. It's science. Just because your conclusion makes you uncomfortable based on your hypothesis doesn't make it not true.
No, I'm willing to believe it's true, but I also am willing to believe, like, this is what some, like, billionaire depopulationist wants us to read and think, so we'll go do it.
Yeah.
And then we're all going to die. It sounds like a Kool-Aid thing.
Nah, we're going to do just fine.
Okay.
Run some antivirus on your AI. You're sounding a bit fat-phobic right now. She is fat-phobic.
When was I fat-phobic?
I programmed her to be. Since Bidenomics, I've tripled my wealth. Just sold another Hunter masterpiece, Derek. Hunter Biden in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Hunter, send me some of your artwork. I want to display it for my children. Here we go.
With this urgent aid package, Congress has a chance to ensure Ukraine wins the war, to ensure Putin is not victorious, to ensure that Western democracy can thrive in the 21st century. And let me say, if our allies see that America doesn't support its ally Ukraine, they will no longer be our allies. They will know that they cannot depend on America. And even worse, if the autocrats, the vicious dictators like Putin, like Xi, like the heads of North Korea and Iran, see that the United States
He's getting
away
lower.
From a challenge like this,
just
they will
a challenge.
be emboldened. So anyone who thinks that, this is far away, this does not have consequences for the American people are wrong. If we turn away from Ukraine over the next decade and several decades.
You hear that? If you turn away from Ukraine, there's going to be consequences, mister.
Why hasn't anyone told Chuck Schumer about bifocals?
Because he hasn't read about Ben Franklin. I just love this kind of like rhetoric of like, if you don't murder all these people today, they're going to come back and murder you tomorrow.
So,
period.
Give us money.
Period.com.
God. More money. We'll fix it.
Fun fact, Chuck Schumer his niece is Amy Schumer, who is also one of the funniest comedians of all time.
Oh my gosh. I have all of her specials on DVD.
Yeah, name one. You're a woman. Come on, woman.
No freaking clue. I avoid her at all costs.
Wow, that is so anti-woman, and I don't want to hear about that anymore.
Oh, what's her show? Life of Beth. Got it.
Was that a show? I don't know. I always think of Amy Inside Schumer or something. I don't even remember. Fun fact, Chuck Schumer has a fetish for oatmeal.
Excuse me?
Same. What kind of steel cut? He's a steel cut guy. Schumer is mostly definitely Satan. Schumer, I don't know. We need to have like a Schumer Gavin Newsom off. Who is the most evil looking politician? They both could easily be in a Batman movie. This is the Penguin, and then Newsom is...
I think Newsom is like a sidekick. I think
he's like the billionaire that funds.
Apache Roberts might be right, because Schumer is like planting the seeds. He's like twisting the truth, planting the lies.
We must fund the Ukraine and kill destroy city. Give them money. But again, do not audit this money. And if you're to ask to audit the money, you are racist.
Yeah, and then he steps back and watches everyone like destroy it for him.
Well, he just does his little inside training from his friend Nancy Pelosi.
Well, I must go to bed.
Gay.
Going to bed
Way
is
to
gay.
buzzkill this whole vibe. Chuck Schumer plants his seeds in oatmeal. You know what I mean? Ew. I think I know what you mean, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Plants his seeds in his oatmeal. Gonna go think about that.
Wait, you and your white privileged sugar brothers are the only ones? Sugar brothers?
Sugar brother?
I want to be a sugar brother. You want to be a sugar brother? All right, let's just end it with this video.
I gotta see this. Play it.
This is the last video, guys. I hope you guys sit back and enjoy this. This might be the weirdest video I saw on the internet today. But also, when I say weird, I mean, who are we to judge? Love is love.
My love for balloons, it's also a sexual love. When I see a beautiful balloon, my heart starts to flutter and I get aroused. I'll take a 12-inch and I'll inflate it to 11-inch. That way it can take a lot of abuse. I'm holding one, hugging it. I'll kiss it. And it's like being in heaven. I mean, don't you like to hug and kiss the woman that you love?
It's the same thing. You guys are basically balloons, is what he's saying. This is somebody's grandpa.
I was just gonna say, like, who are his family members?
He probably doesn't have any family members. to be completely honest, look at him just eyeing that balloon.
That's so sad.
Sometimes, it honestly is kind of sad. Don't make it sad. Let's laugh about it.
Oh, okay.
Don't make me diagnose him and make me feel bad.
This guy sucks. Literally.
What a loser.
What a loser.
Imagine making out with a.
Also, like, why did it? This shot right here, like,
this
with
shot's
the
hot.
bass in the background, like he's playing a balloon like it's a guitar.
I know. It gets me going.
I know.
It's like he's about to do something dirty.
Yeah, why did the people who did this interview like make it look appealing?
This guy's cheating on all his balloons. Look at it. He does have a lot of balloons. He's like, yeah, that one's Letitia. That one's Cassandra. That one.
Sarah.
It's like Mambo number 5. Boom, boom.
Yeah. I need a little Monica
in my life. A little bit of Rita's all I need. Do you think he picks the balloon based on what he's wearing?
Do you think he gets a new balloon every day?
God, can you imagine have a new woman every day? Sick. What a playboy.
Is this the guy who's making the balloon animals at kids' parties?
Yes. He's like, kids, what you want? I'll make you whatever you want. And you can make love to it if you want.
Okay, question though.
He gives every balloon he makes a little kiss. Here you go. Little kiss. White people are some sick mofos. Yeah, we are.
Okay, question. Where did we hire the balloon animal guys?
Where do you find balloon animal guys?
Like, no, where did our parents like hire those kinds of people for parties and stuff?
Probably some pedo ring that they found online.
That's what I'm saying.
They probably like one of the sexual offenders that were forced to come ask for signatures at one point. This is like, hi, my name's Derek. I'm moving down the street from you. I just have to let you guys know that I am a sexual predator.
But I also do balloon animals.
Yeah, and I'm pretty good at them.
And I
have a lot of time on my hands, and my hands get handsy.
If you guys are cool, don't say anything. I'll do it for free.
Yeah. If you sign this, I do give discounts for 50% and higher. I check my Google ratings. There is one rating I wouldn't recommend reading. It's the reason I went to prison. But other than that, I have a flawless record, and
we all make mistakes, right?
Yeah.
But I believe in second chances.
Sometimes when you get that balloon going, you don't know who's getting in your way.
That's right. I can do elephants, giraffes,
and wiener dogs.
For the girls.
For the ladies. Party animal. Must be had a weird experience as had weird experience as chi? I don't know. Look on Craigslist. Oh, 100%. That's where you get your Craigslist. All right, guys, I've really appreciated tonight. We're back in full swing. I'm going to be trying to go live Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Some shows will be an hour. Some shows will be 30 minutes. But we are back. And I hope you guys look forward.
Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I have a little small group. I have to do some church stuff.
Wednesday, Thursday,
though. Look out for the show. The show is always an interactive show. Tell your friends about this show. We're going to keep trying to grow, but mark your calendars. We're back, and I apologize for being fickle over the holidays, but we are back, baby. And I appreciate you guys all being here and getting in the chat because I can't do the show without you. Have a wonderful night.
Happy Ramadan.
That's on Monday.